to the OL Reign. Seattle Reign FC. Goodness, I've been really good about that. That's my first slip. Terrible. That's on me. Who played March 17th versus the Washington Spirit, and we'll throw it to myself for an update on that. Hello there, everybody. Charles Hamaker here with you from Circling Seattle Sports and Converge Media outside of Lumen Field, following today's Reign FC, Seattle Reign FC, home opener and season opener for the 2024 NWSL season. The Reign win this one by a score of 1-0. Very exciting to beat Washington. I believe it was the third or fourth time that they've faced the Spirit in a season opener, so I'm sure they're kind of sick of that. Bethany Balcer said as much in the post-match press conference. Washington was without star Trinity Rodman, as she was dealing with red card accumulation suspension from last season that pushed over into this year. The Reign were able to, just 12 seconds into the match, draw a penalty as Jordan Heidema was fouled in the box. After some delay, as just Fishlock held onto the ball, Bethany Balcer would take the penalty and score that one to put the Reign up by a score of 1-0 early. The Reign did have a few different dangerous chances throughout the course of that first half, including one from University of Washington alum and defender Shea Holmes. She had a nice play into the box after a pass from Jordan Heidema. Wasn't able to get it past Aubrey Kingsbury in net for the Washington Spirit. She said post-match that if it had been lower, she lifted a little too much, that she would probably have scored that. With the chances that the Reign generated, they really could have scored 3 or 4 goals in this one, in that first half alone, but they were unable to do so, which was unfortunate. They held on to that 1-goal lead for a long time. There was a denial of a goal-scoring opportunity. Free kick in the second half as Aubrey Kingsbury came just enough over the line. The Spirit had to take off Croy Bethune and bring on, I believe it was Liza Bosselman, their other goalkeeper, their secondary goalkeeper, and that one, the free kick from Ji So-yeon did not go. The second half was much slower paced in this one. But the Reign were able to pull things out despite 13 added on minutes past the 90th. They showed great defensive depth with Shea Holmes starting and Phoebe McClernand both as the center backs. Lily Woodham got her first NWSL start at the left back position. She looked strong there. Ji So-yeon was incredible on the ball, and it was really fun to watch her. If there were any questions about how she would adjust to NWSL play, there shouldn't be any more questions about that. And 17-year-old Emery Adames, who is the first U18 player that the Reign have ever signed, made her debut late into this match. And she looked good on the ball. Laura Harvey post-match was really excited about her. But so that is that. Really nice evening here at Lumen Field. It is beautiful. It is beautiful outside of here. So nice to bring it to you from outside of Lumen Field. But now I will throw it back to myself in the studio for that. So we go on from that match there to begin the MLS season. Nice to get there, at Lumen Field. The weather's nice here this weekend for the soccer teams, with the Sounders playing on the 16th and the Reign playing on the 17th. We do have a decent bit of team news to get through as the team solidified their roster for this year, and a few other different things got moved around and pushed around and took place. So March 13th, to begin all of that team news, the club signed Emery Adames. Adames signed the U18 forward to a multi-year deal through the 2027 NWSL season via the NWSL's U18 entry mechanism. Adames joins the Reign as their first ever U18 player signing in club history, becoming the longest contracted player on the Reign's active roster. The contract is a 3-year deal with a 1-year option. The option will be exercised in Adames' first regular season appearance. So there's something to look at. There's a fun fact for you to point out whenever that happens. The 17-year-old forward has been training with Seattle throughout the 2024 preseason as a non-roster invitee and was committed to the University of North Carolina before signing this contract. She spent her first 2 years of high school attending Wasahaki life, where she played soccer and was named high school co-offensive MVP in 2021 as a freshman, after setting the school record for most goals scored in a season at 47. Goodness. The left-footed winger has also represented the United States at the international level, spending some time with the U14 through U19 teams for the U.S. Youth National Team. She most recently helped the U19 team win bronze at the 2023 Pan American Games, where she scored 3 goals and added 1 assist. She's a Dallas, Texas native, playing at the club level for Solar 06 ECNL, earning ECNL U16 All-American and ECNL U16 First Team All-Conference honors in the 2021-2022 season. We go over here. The same day, they signed draft pick Maddie Mercado. Mercado was the 27th overall pick in the 2024 NWSL draft. The midfielder out of the University of Notre Dame signed with Seattle after registering 62 starts and 94 appearances in her collegiate career with the Fighting Irish. She scored 26 goals and added 12 assists at Notre Dame, earning second-team All-ACC honors in 2023 and third-team All-ACC honors back in 22. She also was named to the All-ACC academic team 3 times. She's a West Coast girl, San Diego, California, a native of Cali. Has also played for the U.S. Women's Youth National Team between the U14 and U19 levels. She was named to the U19 team for the La Manga tournament in Spain in 2020 and was rostered on the U16 team that won the Torneo del Naziano in 2017. From there, with the signings of Adames and Mercado, we go straight into the club announcing their 2024 roster ahead of their season opener on the 17th. 26 players under contract for the season, in addition to the fact that defender Jimena Lopez and midfielder Loani are both on loan through the month of June. Among those 26 players, 18 of them do return to the club from last season. Both Lou Barnes and Jess Fishlock return for their 12th season with the Reign, making them 2 of 3 active players in the league to play for the same club every year since 2013. Seattle uses their 4 international slots among the active roster, with Jordan Heidema from Canada at the forward position, midfielder Angharad James, or her nickname Haz, from Wales, midfielder Ji So-yeon out of South Korea, and another Wales player, defender Lily Woodham. So, in addition to James, G, and Woodham, the club added draft selections Maddie Mercado, Sam Meza, Adames, defender Julia Lester, and forward Mackenzie Wynant to the roster. And from there, we will go to the position breakdown that you'll now see on your screen, starting with the goalkeepers. Claudia Dickey, who started most of last year after taking over for Fallon Tullis-Joyce and that whole saga, returns and likely remains your starter. Laurel Ivory will likely continue to back her up, and late season signee Maya Perez comes back on this roster. Defenders, Lou Barnes, as mentioned, Ryan Brown, Alana Cook. She, as we talked about with the Reign March 17th recap, she started this year out as she continues to work back with a leg injury. Shea Holmes, Sophia Huerta, Julia Lester, Jimena Lopez on loan, Phoebe McLaren, and Lily Woodham. Midfielders is the spot where the club has the most players, with 10, Olivia Athens, Jess Fishlock, Angharad James, Luani, Maddie Mercado, Sam Meza, Quinn, Ji So-yeon, Nikki Stanton, and Olivia van der Yacht. At the forward position, Emery Adames, Bethany Balser, Jordan Heidema, Ziara King, Veronica Latsko, who, as mentioned in, again, the Reign March 17 recap, was dealing with an injury and missed that match, and Mackenzie Wynart. Keeping with the team news, as again, there's a lot going on. March 14th, the Reign announced that they will be retiring Megan Rapinoe's number 15 jersey. The Reign announced its plan to retire club legend Megan Rapinoe's iconic number 15 jersey to honor her illustrious career with the team. The celebration itself will be held at Lumen Field during their match against the North Carolina Courage on Sunday, August 25th at 7 o'clock. Rapinoe is one of 3 players to wear the crest from the inaugural season in 2013 through the 2023 season, along with Lou Barnes and Jess Fishlock, of course, becoming the first player in Reign history to have their jersey number retired. Activations and celebrations surrounding that match and her jersey retirement will be announced at a later date. The next day, the Reign gave me no mercy this week. It was terrible. You guys kept me busy, kept me working. March 15th, the Reign announced its Players with Purpose ticket program, which allows fans to purchase tickets to the 2024 Reign FC home matches at Lumen Field while also supporting nonprofits and community organizations selected by the Reign players that will be participating. There are 12 players participating. Beginning on the 15th, each Reign FC player involved amongst those 12 will have a unique ticketing link for fans to purchase tickets and support the organization of their choice. For every ticket purchased using that link, the Reign will donate $5 to that organization chosen by the Reign player. So there are 12 players doing this program and 10 different organizations that are represented. Bethany Balser chose The Hidden Opponent. Lou Barnes chose Football for Her. Jess Fishlock chose Lambert House. Shay Holmes chose MS Impossible. Sophia Huerta chose Hello Pity Rescue. Angharad James Turner chose the Washington State chapter of the Alzheimer's Association. Ziara King also chose Lambert House. Veronica Latsko chose Agape Adoptions. Maddie Mercado chose Seattle Aquarium. Nikki Stanton chose Sammamish Animal Sanctuary. Olivia Vanderyacht also joining. Shay Holmes chose MS Impossible. And then Lee Woodham chose Seattle Angels. Hey everybody, Charles Hamaker here with Circling Seattle Sports. You can see the old logo behind me. That's not the point. Anyway, it is just past midnight here in Seattle. We have some pretty important breaking news. So this is several hours past the Seattle Reign win over the Washington Spirit. You know, it was really excited to see the return of the Queen, you know, see the logo everywhere. And here at 12:05 a.m. Seattle time, we get the announcement from the Reign that OL Group announced today that an agreement had been reached with the group, including Seattle Sounders FC and global investment firm Carlyle, for the sale of the Seattle Reign. The transaction is expected to close in early 2024, which that's right now. And subject to approval by both the NWSL and MLS Board of Governors. More details will be made available upon closing of the sale. So, I mean, this has been rumored. There have been rumors that the Sounders are involved. Oh, there you go. You know, Adrian Hanauer was at the UW versus Reign friendly for the preseason. Megan Rapinoe, we saw her at Sounders training at Longacres. So, I mean, this hasn't been a secret, but, you know, with the news of it potentially becoming official here, obviously that's very exciting. It'll be unique to see how this partnership grows, obviously. In the last few years, we've had the Seattle versus Portland doubleheaders. You know, both of the clubs have been very complimentary of each other throughout the years, supporting each other. The Reign were at the Sounders season opener. You know, the Sounders have shown their support for the Reign here and there. So it's going to be very unique to see how this all plays out. I don't imagine that the Sounders really want to put their branding on the Reign. They would like for the Reign to kind of operate as themselves. But obviously we'll get those details and see that in reality. But just wanted to come on here and talk about that quickly because I'm trying to get stuff ready for the day, for posting and stuff like that. And this happens. So pretty important news. You know, so many fans have been waiting for this, for the sale at all to become official. And, you know, in terms of the potential of who would buy at the club, this was kind of a fan favorite, and I'm glad to see it. I mean, it's cool. I think the Sounders are run pretty decently well. So for them to, you know, the two pro football clubs here in the city of Seattle, you know, the professional, not, you know, obviously there's USL League 2, USL Champion, whatever. It's cool to see them in that sort of tandem, and it'll be very cool to see how they sort of go forward with the sale. But yeah, so that's that. Wanted to come on here and do that. I apologize if I look like shit. So, wrapping that things up, you know, after the 17th game against the Washington Spirit to kick off the regular season for the Reign, and then all of that team news, there's a lot. Hope you're able to decompress and deal with all of that like I just did. The Reign will go on the road for their first time this season, Saturday, March 23rd at the Chicago Red Stars. That's a 1 p.m. start on NWSL+.